End-stage veganism, when one deteriorates or begins questioning the vegan religion and faces the crossroads between the egotistical vegan self-identity and the necessity for change. To fight the internal dichotomy of a perceived right and wrong while becoming the very thing one once fought so passionately against for years. Often described as feeling lost inside, end-stage veganism is a mental and emotional turmoil that can last for weeks or months, but restores health through the reintroduction of animal products.
So to get started, I have been pretty much plant-based vegan for about 3.5 years now, and the last year or so I've very much so been struggling in hundreds of different ways. They thought I had an appendicitis, so they tried giving me a ultrasound to see. They couldn't even see my appendix or anything else because there was so much gas up in my gut. It was giving me anxiety because it was coming up into my lungs and I couldn't breathe. The doctor came in after giving me a full CAT scan and said basically your intestines can only grow up to 4 centimeters, and somehow mine grew up to 9 centimeters, and if I went on any longer, my intestines would have just bursted open and I would have died immediately.
In the vegan community, any suffering thought to be caused by the diet is condescendingly dismissed. Participants are disregarded and deemed as anecdotal to belittle the first-person experiences that don't align with the all but fallible vegan science. It's not the diet, it's you. You did it wrong. You did the perfect diet wrong. You should have done more research. The American Dietetics Association said it's suitable for all stages of life.
It's broccoli, which also bloats me. Rice bloats me. Beans can't have, bloats me. Potatoes bloats me. Sweet potato fries bloats me. Every single thing I eat is just the only things that I can eat there, and the only things that I can order. Breads, everything. My body is like, I can't have it. My diet is literally 100% carbs. That's literally all I can eat. Being vegan, I'm so sick of thinking about food and what I can and cannot have. And you know, if I go out with my boyfriend's family or my family or just the two of us or by myself, I'm literally researching on my phone, can I eat this? Can I eat this? Or whatever. And I'm really just, I'm exhausted, I'm tired.
The psychological gaslighting convinces one to disregard his own sanity by reattributing the cause of the suffering to other life factors, convinced to blame anything but the diet.
Like, I'll have a veggie burger, and this person will have like an actual burger with fries and more ketchup and all these other things, and I don't mess with ketchup and all that. They have no health problems besides their weight. And yes, I may be skinnier, and I'm having problems with digestion and gut and skin and like feeling foggy and not feeling motivated, and having a terrible relationship with food because every time I eat, it makes me feel like crap because it can be exhausting, discouraging, and I have no even energy to like do anything. The brain fog is just a huge one. Not being able to even get up in the morning. It's literally like my body's like, something's wrong, I need to stay here longer. Do something. I don't know what it's doing when I'm sleeping.
After exhausting all avenues to maintain confidence in the vegan ideology, one is left to face a critical decision as the war within ensues. An internal paradigm shift will occur. To begin separating from who you are and who you thought you were is an agonizing soul search. Coming face to face with the wholehearted mental, emotional, and philosophical indoctrination of vegan ethics causes a reshaping of one's sense of self.
I really was wanting to go to a doctor and to figure it out, but at the same time I'm like, I really don't want a biased opinion of my choices. I know that sounds terrible, but I mean, that's why I'm so stuck, because I'm stuck in this vegan thing where, like, you know, there's Bonnie Rebecca who just made a video about why she's no longer vegan because she has leaky gut and her boyfriend has this and that, and nothing that they did worked. And I'm starting to feel like I'm funneling down the same tube, but I really don't want to give up. And it's not even something that you give up because it's not, because it is how you're supposed to eat. It is all of these things, but then why are all these things happening and why do I feel the way I do. Also hearing people's stories on YouTube of like, especially Bonnie Rebecca, why she's no longer vegan. So confused, and I just want to hand this off to someone else and take my blood, take everything you need, and tell me what's wrong with me and fix me, because we'll do anything to not feel like this anymore.
It feels like an entire rewriting of one's moral framework to reintroduce the consumption of animal products. But the final question comes down to, do I save myself or do I save the animals?
I have been dealing with bloating since then, almost every single time I put something in my mouth. And it has gotten to the point where I'm extremely exhausted. I am tired. I'm hungry, but the thought of food disgusts me. I'm constantly thinking about food, and that's all I think about. I've gained weight. There's just so many problems I've been having, and I decided, you know, I'm gonna do anything to hopefully try to make myself feel better. It challenges everything I actually believe in, and there's a part in here which says, you know, kind of let everything you thought you knew go.